I'm here this evening to speak in favor of the proposed revisions to the policy on restraint and seclusion. I do think it is important to say again, for the benefit of the public and especially our special needs community, that the current policy that was revised by the school board in February 2020 is out of compliance with the state code. The proposed revisions will bring the policy into compliance with the state code that went into effect in January 2021. The proposed revisions make clear that the only justification for the physical restraint of a student is when there is an imminent risk of serious physical harm or injury to the student or others. Other revisions to the policy not required by state code include clear prohibitions against the use of seclusion and supine floor restraint. While these changes are not required by state code, they match similar prohibitions in both Stafford County and the city of Fredericksburg. I have advocated for these policy revisions. I am thankful for them, and I'm confident that the vote tonight will be 7-0 in favor of adopting the revised policy on this first reading. However, I do want to make clear that it would be a major mistake to leave this meeting tonight patting ourselves on the back for having done what is really the bare minimum: bringing our Spotsylvania policy on restraint and seclusion into compliance with the state code. A policy is just words on a paper, and there is so much that mere words on a piece of paper cannot accomplish. Approving this revised policy will not ensure that we have well-qualified, fully licensed teachers in every special education classroom. It has been estimated to me that at least 25% of our special education teachers are on provisional teacher licenses. I suspect that given the challenges with recruitment currently faced division-wide, that percentage is likely higher. Approving this revised policy will do nothing to reduce class size and caseloads for the many wonderful special education teachers across our division. That will require increased SPED teacher pay, better working conditions, and robust recruitment. Approving this revised policy will not ensure that every teacher, para, and administrator across our school division has read and understands the policy. That will require education and accountability. Approving this revised policy will not ensure that special education students are not restrained in non-emergency situations. That will require better training regarding evidence-based behavior intervention and de-escalation techniques. Approving this revised policy will not ensure that parents are properly notified when their child has been physically restrained by an SCPS staff member. That too will require training and accountability. As we begin the 2022-2023 school year in just 2 days, our school division is in crisis. Teachers, parents, and even students are rightly concerned. We do not yet have a new superintendent. We do not even have a deputy superintendent. Our director of human resources is gone, and our director of student support services is now leaving as well. Our kids deserve better. Right now, our school division is like a ship without a rudder. The many crew members who remain are doing the best they can under the circumstances, driving multiple bus routes, taking on an increased number of students, teaching additional sections, even using technology to teach students at one school while they also try to teach the students who are right there in the classroom with them. We need the 7 of you to figure out a way to work together for the good of our kids. I don't really care at this point who did or didn't do what. I don't really care who is to blame for the situation in which we find ourselves. That's all water under the bridge at this point. But I implore each of you to work together to quickly hire a qualified superintendent as soon as possible so that he or she can get about the business of putting together his or her leadership team and rebuilding our school division. Our kids deserve better.